Get cozy everybody, because today we'll continue on with a game called Jikoronpa Laments of Isolation. Where were we? Oh yeah, remember this part. Would you like to hear my stories of horror and tragedy? They're set to shock people so much that terrifying turns to terrific. I'm not sure. Perhaps a scary story is exactly what I require. I will listen, Colette. If you're listening, then I guess I'm in too. Wonderful. The mortals in the ballroom might take a bit to finish their discussion, so let's head to the tech room while we have the chance. A microphone and a speaker would be perfect to bring more power to my voice. Okay. Ooh, I am excited. You better be. Very few mortals get to witness such magnificence. Guess we're a special pair of mortals then. Soon enough, Chiyuki, Colette, and I headed to the technology room. I didn't know what to expect from one of Colette's stories, but I was a bit excited, if I'm completely honest. She's professionally a storyteller, like the tablet says that she must be good. She is? Storyteller? Oh yeah, she is. Huh, interesting. Here we are, welcome this god and her lovely assistant, Miss Maon Kirisato. Maon? Shut up and don't call me a lovely assistant, it sounds stupid. I don't know why I'm helping a little shit like you, honestly. I bet you do, but you're afraid to say it. Humans are much too cowardly in my opinion, but I won't judge. It makes the eventual chaos that much more satisfying. I can imagine Maon's reasoning if I think hard enough. Maon, you're assisting Colette? Yeah, everybody else is fucking blowing their brains out from some dumbass arguments. I get into my fair share of fights, but you're just going in some circles of bullshit over and over again. So Colette and I snuck out and made a plan, I guess for the two of you. Oh, you are so sweet. That is so nice of you, Maon. Thank you. Don't compliment her too much. She might start to have such a big head, she'll start to grow multiple. A multi-headed mortal is something terrifying, you know. Imagine the intrusive thoughts in your brain multiplied by 2 or 3. Scary, right? No wonder monsters with multiple heads are often so violent. Anyways, prepare to be frightened for the rest of your lives, you two. Alright. Oh my, such passion, Colette. Maon handed a flashlight over to Colette and then walked to the nearest light switch, flipping it. With a small laugh, Colette grabbed the microphone from a nearby table. It connected to a speaker that Maon presumably brought out. Don't scare me to a Shortcake too much, Colette. Oh, so protective. Even your physical strength cannot sway my malevolent prowess, though. Now, to begin. A woman woke up from her bed and turned to the clock. It was noon and she overslept. She needed to hurry to work before her first meeting. Her body forced itself up and quickly got dressed. Her body? Wouldn't it be something like she forced herself up instead? Hikari, it may be part of the story. But she's so adorable, look at that. Damn it, just wait for the fucking story to end before asking questions. Sorry. To continue, her hands quickly grabbed the snack as it headed out the door, running ahead to catch a bus to her work. Her body's day went on as normal, quickly sharing projects and discussing important topics with coworkers. After a lot of hard work, her finger landed on the enter key, the major project for the month finally completed. Her smile grew and her eyes seemed to shine. Her boss complimented its work ethic, so was excited for the future. Her body was going to have a spectacular future. Day by day, her body became more successful in the business, and a week into the fortune, her body had to go on a work trip. As it headed to the next town, she completely lost every sense of thought she had. All this time, she had never moved from her bed. Oh. Is that the fan? Yep, that's the fan. What does all of that mean? Oh my, oh my. Something I came up with right off the spot, but I know for a couple of gals rarely exposed to horror, it might send a few chills down your spine. Don't discount me, you gremlin, I helped. You did? Perhaps a mortal such as you imagined the whole thing. I mean, I didn't come up with the story itself, but... So you have yet to prove yourself truly helpful, huh? The fuck? Fine, you little shit. Let me lead the next thing we do, and I'll fucking prove it. Next thing? Oh ho ho, such words excite me. You're very alluring despite not being a temptress at all. Your story's a bit hard to understand. We're kind of an airhead, aren't we? But the sentence at the end implies the woman was no longer in control of her body, right? I believe so. With short tales such as these, there may be many interpretations of the truth, especially if they include a twist. Oh ho ho, my tales shall leave your minds perturbed for a millennium, so be warned if you delve too deep. Wait, let me just adjust here. Can't see properly. I'm back. Don't forget to stretch, boys. Then I am prepared to face the millennium. Sure you will. What a spine spirit you have, mortal. Really though, thank you, Colette and Mount. Despite it being a horror story, it did help clear my mind a bit. I didn't fucking do this for you two. I was just bored, obviously. Apathy and boredom lead to a life of tragedy for a mortal, more often than not. The fuck's that supposed to mean? It's kinda obvious. Find out yourself, a god such as I shall prepare numerous quests for you. With a laugh, Colette rushed out of the technology room, Mount chasing after her while yelling. Don't use too much. Perhaps everything may be alright. Huh? Oh, nothing to worry about. I simply have gotten an idea from the show they put on for us. I would not like to spoil the surprise, however. Oh, alright. Well, if you need any help with your idea, I can try to help. Thank you for the offer, Hikari. I shall keep it in mind. Until then, farewell. Chiyuki headed out of the technology room and I headed out a few minutes after. Some people were in the hall, so it seemed like the meeting was over. I headed to my room. I should have some free time for a while. What should I do? Welcome to your first free time. This is where you can hang out with other characters. If you'd like to explore, you can visit any room in the mansion. Oh, awesome! With a map after choosing the hangout option. Simply click on the map icon in the bottom right corner, which will give a list of room options. You click the room you want to go and you'll head there. Certain characters will be available to interact in rooms they might like. However, some characters will not or cannot spend time with you depending on the point of the story. For example, you currently cannot interact with Daisago due to his current condition. Oh. If you'd like to spend time with the character, press on their icon when it shows up. Selecting yes will start the event with them. Now, for a unique part of these events, you can alter how they end. Sometimes, Hikari will have to make a choice that affects how the events go forward. Really now. One choice allows for 5 events total, while the other allows for only 3 in total. However, you can learn different information about the character in question depending on the choice. If you'd like to completely avoid these choices and get the 5 events version of the FTEs without any trouble, you can deselect the diverging routes option in the options menu. Yeah, I like to avoid that diverging. How do I disable that? Oh, is it okay? I guess. Can deselect diverging options here. Wait. To fully reset free time events in case you may want to redo a route, you may reset them from the options menu as well. Yeah, I saw that. Carries inner dialogue before each choice may hint slightly to which choice will allow for the full free time event, so be on the lookout for that. Despite all that, you may skip free time altogether if you wish to. Simply choose the option to rest to do so. Have fun and get to know these characters before tragedy may strike them. If you'd like to review this information, check the transcript with the T key. One choice allows for 5 events in total, while the other allows for only 3. Sheesh. Anyway. What will you do? Hang out with the others. Living room. Let's see. Someone in the living room? No. Backstage. Tempting. Kitchen. No. Laundry room. No one's here? Interesting. I wonder why. What about the ballroom? There are 3 of them. Technology. I think I might go for, yeah, I like her. Do you want to hang out with Chiyuki? Yeah. If you wish to spend time with me, then it is a yes, of course. Chiyuki and I spent some time discussing different music genres. She was shocked at my love for metal, to say the least. What? Hikari likes metal? Holy shit. Did we just find the best girl? I think Chiyuki and I have gotten a little closer today. Wait, let me just grab my water. I think Chiyuki and I have gotten a little closer today. Is there anything you wish to ask of me, Hikari? Nothing in particular, I think. It's just you seem really down to earth for an idol. I don't pay a lot of attention to the idol culture, but a lot of them seem overly sweet and cutesy from the little I know of. I believe you should not simply judge idols by just that. Huh? They work endlessly towards their achievements in a potentially dangerous environment. Oh yeah. Idol culture is dangerous. I am happy the Wasp and I chose to not go that route, but I have heard countless terrible stories. Terrible stories? Aw, Hikari, not only are we a shortcake, but we're also a parrot. Do you truly wish for me to elaborate, Hikari? The stories are not pleasant. If I can stand more, I want to know. Understood. With the idol industry, it is endlessly harsh and demanding. You have to keep a perfect reputation no matter what. You cannot show an ounce of dissatisfaction, you cannot make any genuine connections, or you could face conflict, etc., etc. You may be harassed physically, sexually, verbally. It is not a pretty sight, Hikari. Those overly cute attitudes are forced upon them. Yeah, that sucks. Why can't they just be, people? Like normal ones. If an idol goes out of tight restrictions even for a second, they can lose everything they had worked for. Oh gosh. I'm so sorry, Chiyuki. I don't know what to say. It is alright, Hikari, but please be more aware of it. A good friend had to suffer many of those things, so I do not wish to hear bad sentiments regarding them. I thankfully do not have personal experience with such struggles, though. My growth is entirely self-managed. Huh? What do you mean by that? From the words itself. Self-managed, managed by themselves. Oh, I do everything to keep soaring blossoms ahead of the game. Let me see, I reach out to numerous companies on a daily basis. I carefully look over our budget when we have a show. I design and sew the costumes. I know quite a bit about stage design as well, alongside singing and songwriting, obviously. Damn, I schedule times for myself to eat, to sleep, and to work every week. It may sound like quite a lot, but I managed to make it work. How? Yeah. To do all of that, do you take breaks? Yeah, I have already detailed how I have scheduled times to eat and rest, did I not? And my partner, the Wasp, assists every so often. We are aiming for a higher spotlight in the industry together. The Wasp and myself have very few live shows, but I aim to improve that in the future. Currently, however, we must commonly do music videos. They take less work than live shows. The advertising, renting, and more of live shows can make them cost more frequently. I definitely underestimate the amount of effort her work takes. Chiyuki, you're definitely hardworking, aren't you? I suppose so. It is all worth it for my fans, though. Their smiles are all the energy I need. But how do you find the courage to put yourself out there so much? I can share my poetry with family at most, but even that's a stretch. Courage. Now that you ask me such a question, I am not sure of the answer. I do not identify this perseverance as courage personally. Oh, I'm sorry for asking a dumb question. No, it was not dumb, Hikari. I simply did not have much time to reflect upon such an answer in these years of my work. How do I put myself out there without trouble? I don't know. Maybe it just comes to you easily? It's hard to think people are born confident like that, but it's not impossible. Yeah. Born confident. Perhaps we cannot know now, unfortunately, because we're stuck in the killing game. Seems you like confidence, Hikari, so I shall try my absolute best to find the answer to your question. Yeah, I guess my lack of confidence is pretty obvious. But if it'll trouble you too much, you don't have to answer it, Chiyuki. I'll be fine even if... Nonsense, it is my pleasure. If I can be useful to your journey of change and growth at all, that is no trouble at all. Believe me, no matter the circumstance, I can handle any amount of work. I shall carry your burdens and carry any task. Ah, you don't need to go that far. I suppose so, but I am willing to go to any length. Do not worry about me. My years of building up this work have led me to unparalleled perseverance. The next time we meet, I shall have the answer to your question, alright? Alright. Farewell, Hikari. Chiyuki ran off with a giggle. Why'd you leave me? Soon I headed back to my room. After passing the time, I thought about what to do next. Most people are probably feeling iffy from what happened earlier, huh? Daisaku being a traitor, is it really possible? This morning, he did say that he knew how dangerous breaking the rules was going to be, but how would he have known? If he knew, why did he? Is it possible he wanted to be injured like that? I can't think too much about this, or I'll start feeling worse off myself, I think I might check up on him again. Tsubaki has the right to know about the argument earlier too, if they weren't told about it already. Deciding to head off to the infirmary, I exited my room. After a few minutes of walking, I ended up at the entrance of the infirmary. However, surprisingly, I already heard voices coming from there. Uh-oh. Isn't Tsubaki supposed to be guarding him? I peek into the infirmary and... Oh. Do you really think this bastard right here is a traitor? Dumbasses. Heh, not everyone. I believe Hikari and Chiyuki are not convinced of any possible deceit from him, alongside one or two others. For myself, I do not have a positive opinion of him, but would it truly be right to say he is responsible for our detrimental situation without even hearing from him? Yeah, you all decided to gang up on him, especially when he wasn't in the room. You hate him, huh? Surprised you would admit something like that. How do you know he's not awake? Aren't you afraid of being repetitively insulted for 10 hours straight? If I am right about how he would react, he would be much more vocal at this very moment if he were awake, haha. A good point, he doesn't strike me as a silent type. Still, I really doubt he's more than just a dumbass who wanted a quicker way out of here than some bullshit friendship meetings. I sighed. It'd probably be better to check on him directly rather than listen in more, wouldn't it? I fully entered the room. Hey, you two. Greetings, Hikari. I truly didn't expect to see you at this moment in time. If it isn't the local flower girl, you need anything, or are you worried about this dumbass here? Oh, the latter. How is Daisaku doing? I tried to check with him this morning, but he refused to say much at all. Lucky for you, I have somewhat of an answer. He was somewhat awake when I first went in there, so I decided to ask him a few things. If I interpreted the Rumble's vague wording and insults correctly, he expected that the punishments Dia talked about weren't going to be all that nice. Hard to say the least. Huh? Oh. He did say that to me too, didn't he? Of course, this place wouldn't be nice, you know. We were kidnapped and forced into a bullshit system. If I'm being honest though, this situation isn't all that bad, at least to me. You guys are fucking lucky from my point of view. What? How? Lucky, please elucidate upon that. I'm not quite certain I understand. Make a guess. I'm a thief. Despite what our little host here put in the tablet, I'm pretty sure I'm not an adventurer, whatever the hell that means. I see, your circumstances outside must not have been pleasant then. Bullseye. I'm so sorry, Tsubaki. That sounds terrible. Meh, I gotten used to it. Not much to complain about anymore. Still, I must apologize for being so selfish, Tsubaki. I did not realize your prior circumstances were so tragic. Me too. I guess I'm really assumptuous too, aren't I? Selfish? Where the fuck did you two get that from? Well, I assumed a lot about you, so I guess the... Bullshit, you two have no way of knowing. Don't apologize for something if you had no way of knowing it. Only a dumbass would call you selfish for that. And besides, I was in a shitty situation, but I doubt that really erases any fear or anxiety from the rest of you, does it? I suppose you are correct. Hell yeah, I am. You two aren't selfish, at least not yet from what I have seen of you. Selfish would be continuing to make jokes or assumptions at my expense, you know, and you're not like that. If you accidentally make an assumption, apologize and move on. Don't make a big deal out of it. You might be right, but I still don't completely understand. Hey, it's just the way I like my life. Living on regrets and wasting your time on things you can never change isn't my style. It wastes too much time. Like, I remember when I was a kid and scared the local pigeons off every single day by accident. I felt bad at the time, but they are now my mortal enemy. Irritating, noisy, and stealing my food when they have the chance, I despise those little fuckers. Most of the time I don't feel bad for scaring them off now, they deserve it. Oh my, you do look quite ferocious. Mayhaps? Is it mayhaps or perhaps? Perhaps your title of a thief is correct. But I shall be sure to remedy that. I will redeem your heart, Tsubaki. Perhaps you may assist as well, Hikari. The gentle blossom that is your soul is quite evident to me. I don't know what you mean, but sure, maybe. We're blushing. Why are we adorable? What the fuck? Are you a pigeon whisperer? I don't know if you'd be able to make a peace treaty or whatever with a bunch of birds. Oh, that may be a problem with Mayumi's redemption plan. I shall find a way, not to worry, Hikari. And good luck with that. Call me when you become a real fantasy princess and start talking to animals. Even better, use your magical gift of friendship to fix everything from the get-go. Then I wouldn't have to put any effort in. Oh my, you must be mistaken. I am a knight and a heroine, not a princess, but as a glorious knight, I shall find a way to redeem you one day. Good luck, Mayumi. It may be difficult with Tsubaki's persistence. Anyways, if Daisaku's alright, I'll probably head off. And I should probably eat something too. I haven't had much of a chance to eat a lot. Oh my, Hikari, please do not neglect your well-being. Your health must be a priority. You better hurry. Maybe the pigeons followed me here and are stealing the food as we speak. Huh? How is that possible? How would pigeons get in here? Windows, vents, chimney, whatever. It was a joke. Hikari, we're too uptight. Oh, I definitely knew that for sure. As I awkwardly laughed, I quickly waved goodbye and rushed out of the infirmary to save myself from the embarrassment. I turned to head to the kitchen, but as soon as I entered, all I could make out was a cacophony of chaos. Hey, that's not right either. Make it even blacker. Shut up. I know food is supposed to be this charred, you fucking asshole. Or is it supposed to be this black? I can't tell. You can't tell with glasses on? Burn it until it turns into ashes. You know it's right when that happens. What? No. Shut up. I know you're just trying to trick me. May I ask what's happening? Oh, Cherry Blossom, there you are. You should see how amazing a chef Asuka is. They're almost a magician when it comes to turning your typical food into charcoal. I'm not that bad, bastard. Am I? No, your work is amazing. Keep going. The darker it is, the better the texture. My favorite food is ashes and crumbs, didn't you know? Damn it, just keep your mouth closed. Hikari, does it look bad? You'll probably be more honest than this son of a bitch. I turned my attention to what was on the pan Asuka was holding. It was dark to say the least. I couldn't even distinguish what it was originally. It does look a little too black. Damn it, I knew it. Hey, you can't blame me. Charcoal looks absolutely delicious. Other people must have bad taste in meals. God damn it, just shut up. Is there any reason Seinosuke is helping you cook? Asuka here was trying to make dinner for themselves. I noticed the smoke from the living room and I came to investigate. Honestly, I think I'm doing them a favor, Sunflower. Oh gosh. What, it wasn't that atrocious, asshole? Well, maybe I could help. I could be a neutral party. I'm not too experienced with cooking, but I know a bit. You don't know, Petals, I was called the greatest chef in the world back at home. At your world. A little world. I'm appalled you think my skills are less than yours. You were? Oh gosh, I'm so... Kidding. He'll go insane if you listen to him any longer. Take my word for it. Right. But anyways, yeah, you can help. I just want to make something basic anyways. This asshole said he was gonna help me, but all I did was just make some food not even mice would nibble on. Oh, you're greatly underestimating the masterpiece we crafted, Asuka. It's so inedible that this very attempt is being added to the dictionary right now, right under the definition of poison. Shut up, let Hikari speak before I kick your ass. Anyways, before this bastard makes me want to rip my ears off, we better get started. Any suggestions? Oh, how about something like salad or a curry? Maybe a sandwich if neither of those would work. Curry sounds fine, don't know if the other two things would be all that filling for dinner. I mean, they'd be much more filling than a few pieces of charcoal, that's for sure. Would you quit it? That fucking joke is getting old. At least be more creative before spouting shit only a bored as hell toddler will find funny. I think Asuka might be right. Asuka might already feel bad about their cooking skills. Well, I would hate it if somebody rubbed it in that I was bad at something again and again like that. Oh, huh. Didn't think of that. You didn't? Yeah, because, funny guy. You know, people like you and Mao give off an aggressive energy every second. You two are actually pretty similar, now that I think about it. It's fun to poke at a prawn a little, though especially for those who give off more bark than bite, yeah. It's just to break the tension, ease up the person a little, that's how I see it. Yeah, nice. People are so offended these days. I just said hi and they're like, oh, who dare you? Like, what, really? Fuck, okay, I guess I should shut the fuck up then. I don't get it. Is that even more of a reason not to? God damn it. Am I really that aggressive? You don't notice that? Holy shit. Look in the mirror sometimes. We should probably change the... I mean, I haven't known you for long, so I can't say for certain, but in my experience, aggression can only get you so far. What do you mean? Well, let me give you an example. In my first few articles, I rarely took initiative and blamed my circumstances for my failures constantly. Most of my pictures came out blurry, most interviews were just filled with inaccuracies, stuff like that. Those who I wrote articles on took advantage of my poor, naive mind. It's hilarious. Hilarious? How the fuck is that hilarious? Taking advantage of the weak isn't a fucking joking matter. I agree. You were just starting your career and they purposefully made it harder. If I was in your shoes, I might have given up on something like journalism years ago. I mean, you two have experienced something like that, haven't ya? Or were our lily pad and cherry blossom here always this perfect, even as kids? You'll have to give me your life stories if you've always been like this. An interesting story awaits in that scenario. Well, I guess I was pretty dumb as a kid. I can't think of a few instances where there's shit I'd take back. Dumb mistakes as a kid. Pretty much my whole childhood, honestly. See, as kids, we're always pretty dumb. And besides, I even hadn't seen the worst of the worst at that point. At least inaccurate information more often than not doesn't directly risk your head getting chopped off the next day by somebody holding a grudge. Oh gosh, is journalism really that brutal? Yeah, have you heard of journalism killings? They're pretty popular right now. Disclaimer, just in case everyone takes the joke seriously, I do not support journalism killings because, you know, journalism or killing people is bad. It's a fucking dark joke, just saying. I'm just pointing out that journalism killing exists. I know I don't need to explain, but for some reason, I need to explain it for people who take it so seriously. The world has gone insane, man. The world is fucking crazy. The fuck? Why do you keep saying gory shit like this? Doesn't matter. Oh, it's not brutal at all. It's the funniest thing in the world. Did your head get fucking chopped off already? I think you lost your brain while reattaching it. Not to go that far, but your words and attitude do conflict a lot. Oh, haven't heard of adrenaline junkies, huh? Well, it's a long and gory story, so I'm pretty sure you two wouldn't want to hear all the juicy details. In short, although journalism is a blast, even with the risk. Huh? I don't really get any of this shitty reasoning on why your life being on the line is so fun, but... You do you, I guess, as long as you don't drag others into that shit. Only if they want to be dragged in. But hey, like I was saying with all of this, aggression isn't really a good strategy for daily life. Especially with a family like yours, you might want to be careful. What? Your parents are very rich, aren't they? Influential families usually get covered if involving controversy more often than not. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if your disappearance is the start of another family controversy or something. Shit, I forgot how freaky you are in remembering articles like that. Now that I think about it, they are featured in a lot of them, funding whatever shitty project they find interesting enough at the time. Shouldn't be much of a fucking surprise that you heard of them, even for a freak like you. Freaky? A freak? Thank you. What compliments? I'm not sure I understand any of it, but it sounded like Senaska was trying to help Asuka in his own way. Though I'm not sure if Asuka understood what he was trying to say. Honestly, I wouldn't blame Asuka for not listening to what he's saying in depth. Life advice after a stream of insults wouldn't go well. Yeah. Anyways, we should get started on kicking, shouldn't we? It's been an exhausting day, so I'd rather eat something sooner than later. Good point. Now that you mention it, I'm fucking exhausted. What are we waiting for then? Let us commence another marvelous session of making charcoal. We started cooking. In between Seinosuke's teasing, Asuka's complaints, and my nervousness while getting in between them, it took a while for us to finish the curry. But after some time, we miraculously finished enough curry for us along with some extra. We decided to each take a bite of some of the curry, and in the end... Oh, awesome! Hey, wait, we are really small. Hey, it's not terrible. The fuck? Ah, the wonderful taste of edible food. Oh, it does taste good. You two better not fucking lying about this, goddammit. I think you did well, Asuka, especially for your first time making something like this. Teasing aside, you did well. Good job. Right, thanks. Soon enough we finish eating our bowls of curry. What will we do with the leftovers? We might have enough to give to one more person if we want. Oh, I'll handle it, don't worry. Oh, what are you planning? Can I join? If you need to poison somebody without anybody suspecting you, I'm your man. What the fuck? Nothing like that, bastard. I'm not that fucking twisted. Yet. Are you sure? I'm sure, asshole. Don't try to play any of your mind game crap on me. I feel like they're going to get into another argument. This isn't good. Asuka, how about I help you carry the leftovers to wherever you want them? It's a bit hot still, so I can make sure we're extra careful and don't spill anything. Yeah, sure, let's go, but it's only enough for one person. You don't... Is it really? Yeah. Do you really need two people for that? It's just for one more person. Oh, I don't get to join the fun Terrible Excuses Club? No. Oh, you do have a Terrible Excuses Club. Wait, that's not what I... Let's go. Asuka and I headed out of the kitchen, spreading off and hoping Seinosuke wouldn't follow us. We then headed into the hallway as quickly as we could. You think we lost him? I mean, I'm not totally sure, but I didn't see him follow us. That's good. At the very least, I know for sure he would tease the crap out of me if he found out what I was going to do. Oh, that's right. What were you planning to do with the food? What? Asuka headed to a specific door. The door had Toshi's sign near it. Who's Toshi again? He hasn't come out of here since the meeting? What? Since the meeting. Since this meeting. This meeting? Yeah, I don't know. I think at some point after Fuyuka excused everyone. I don't know if he's sleeping or if he just wants to be left alone, but I at least want him to eat something. What if he's sleeping? Oh, poor Toshi. He did seem shaken up by the argument while it was happening. It shook me up too. But you get to eat, Hikari, so no more curry for you. You just ate. Yeah, and I fucking made it worse. My yelling for sure didn't help crap. But I couldn't stand or do nothing while fake pieces of crap like Kazuyuki and Fuyuka shit on somebody they knew for a day. So you don't think Daisuke's a traitor? I don't know what I think, but to me, he's a lot more trustworthy than some shitty people who pull out vague threats if somebody doesn't listen to them. I'm guessing you have bad experiences with people in leadership positions. That obvious? They might prove me wrong, but you won't believe how many fake people I've seen in even just the past year. Wait, how long are we? Okay, cool. I'm so sorry, Asuka. Don't be, you're actually one of the most obvious here. Really? I don't know if I consider that a good thing. Huh, trust me, it is. You're not the type to pull out a knife on me or make some bullshit rumors that nearly get me suspended, are you? Not that I know of. Do I even know myself that much? That well? Am I actually normal? Am I even aware of my actions? I don't know. What? Whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm just worried about Toshi. When we first investigated together this morning, he seemed so excited to be a leader and defeat Dia somehow. Oh yeah, Harry Potter guy. He's obviously a little idealistic, but who am I to shit on somebody as passionate as that? That makes sense. I think he's one of the few here who still see some fun or hope in the situation. And not a morbid kind of fun like some others. I'm guessing you're talking about Colette and Seinosuke then. But yeah, I feel the same. We've only been here a day and it feels like pretty fucking bleak. So if the pieces of crap in the group mess up Toshi's optimism even more, I'll be pissed. I understand, it's hard to be generally optimistic in a situation like this. Giving up hope already will only make things more dire. Exactly, that's why I at least want to help cheer up Toshi a bit, you know? But I'm shitty at chucking and shitty at comforting people, so I thought the least I could do was make Toshi some food. That's what I was already just trying to do in the kitchen anyways. You're a nice person, Asuka, and you're adorable. What? It's true, you're going out of your way to take care for Toshi like this is really nice. No, shut up. It's not my fault he's the only tolerable person in this hellhole. That a compliment? So you're saying I'm not tolerable either? Wait, that's not what I... Wait, no, damn it, why does everyone want to play mind games with me? Haha, got him. Don't worry, I won't tell anybody what happened tonight. You gotta keep your fierce reputation up. If you even have that. Thanks. After a few moments of silence, Asuka looked to Toshi's door again. Hey Toshi, if you can hear me, I'm leaving some food out here for you. You don't need to come out now or anything. Just try not to starve, alright? Asuka placed down the food before knocking several times. We should go now. If Toshi did actually hear that, we should respect if he wants to be alone. Alright, I think I might head off to sleep. It's getting late after all. Yeah, I might do that too. At the very least, I don't have to deal with any more bullshit from other people. And thanks for helping. See ya. Asuka headed off to their room. Soon I did the same. ... It's my first full day in this place and I don't know what to think. There's so much tension already, and I don't want to believe it, but the more tension there is, the easier it will be for somebody to commit a murder. No matter how much conflict we have, nobody deserves to die here. Not even a traitor. Is Daisaku really a traitor? I should sleep. I can't think about that now. If we get another morning meeting tomorrow, then maybe we can have a calmer discussion about all of this. I just have to believe all of us can resolve this somehow. Shaking my head, I turned to my bed. I better get a good rest. After tucking myself into bed, I fell asleep within a few minutes. Whoa. Now what? Am I supposed to click on something? Okay. Oh, am I on? I am. I am so happy to see you. You better be just as happy to see me. I've been busy, so I haven't greeted you all with my appearance this day. But I suppose this first day of the sacrifice system went well, all things considered. Not as well as it could have gone, of course, but some good old conflict is sure to spice things up and create some healthy trauma for these kids. Happiness, relaxation, not my thing. A smile a day keeps the D away is a very common phrase, you know. I must live under a rock because I haven't heard that. A common phrase in my head, at least. Oh, okay, thanks for clarifying that. You made me look like an idiot now. Haha. I hate having to say things like that. If I'm being honest, I would rather have avoided all this. Because it's so boring to just wait, you know? I'd rather have instant that. I mean, sure, it might be more satisfying for it to take a long time, but I'm so bored, it's not fun at all. I'd rather have everyone die at once, you know? A big old bloodbath would sure be entertaining, maybe some pitchforks and war paint too. That's why I saved the little bastard Daisaku right before the official change of the reflection system to the sacrifice system. I can't save anybody while the sacrifice system is in play, but with the reflection system, I have just a little more power. Hey, have you heard of the word distortion? Yeah. It's not too complex of a word, but it may refer to many things. Somebody's word can be distorted to sound all garbled. A DVD might be so old and scratched up that it might display distorted colors and pixels. Distortion is always negative. It always corrupts, misinforms, misleads, and messes up things. Except for you're having an electric guitar, the distortion is fucking awesome, yeah. When you wanna rock out and stuff. Distortion is a cruel word, no. You know, even a person can be distorted, in a way. What way, you ask? Well, I should stop talking. Somebody might catch me. Goodbye for now, at least. Is that an announcement or something? Okay. Was that a dream? Once again, my consciousness slowly became one with the living world. What? Can't you say I woke up? I had a strange dream, but I should still get up. I forced myself out of bed and lazily brushed down my hair with my hand. One of the perks of having short hair, I guess. Yeah. I don't understand how people with long hair are able to sleep. Like, when I had long hair, the ends of my hair was always like fucking poking the inside of my ear. It wakes me up at the most inconvenient times. I can't do this. That's why I'm like, you know what? Fuck long hair. I'm gonna go for short now. I remember when I first got my haircut a few years ago. It's funny to look back on now. I wonder what Naoki would think if I grew out or dyed my hair at all again. Who's Naoki? Heh, he'd probably complain to mom again. Oh, brother, big brother, little brother, don't know. But you're kinda glad for that. Short hair is nice and it suits me well, doesn't it? Yep. At least I hope so. I've grown to like short hair anyway. I shook my head trying to return my focus to what would happen today. I wonder if we could set up any daily meeting spots, though if she did, I would have missed it. Chiyuki would have too. Maybe Chiyuki and I can go to the ballroom together and see if anything like a morning meeting was set up. Nodding to myself, I quickly left my room and headed to Chiyuki's door. Once I arrived, I placed a few gentle knocks on it, not wanting to disturb her if she was still asleep. After a few moments, the door opened. Chiyuki's smile was immediately the first thing I saw. Oh my, Hikari, good morning. Why is she so beautiful? Good morning, Chiyuki. How have you been since yesterday? I am perfectly fine. You do not need to worry. But are you alright? It is still early, so I must wonder why would you knock on my door at this time? Oh, I was going to head to the ballroom to check if any people were there. In dire situations, there would be usually a spot or time to regroup and discuss, right? So I wonder if Fuyuka or anybody else did set up a place or time to regroup. We would have missed it. Oh, I suppose you are right. Miss Kageyama certainly seems prepared for anything. Are you still shaken up about yesterday? I'm perfectly fine. I trust in her leadership capabilities. Wait a second. So every time we do free time events, then since we free time event Chiyuki, that means whenever we try to there's a regular event where, for example, like this one, time to go to the cafeteria, but let's go with Chiyuki first. So what if I free time event Daisaku? Then does that mean we're gonna go with Daisaku in the cafeteria and have that free event? Wow. Holy shit, if that's the case, holy shit. So many fucking varieties, so many fucking routes. Shit. What effort. I applaud your effort, developer. I am perfectly fine. I trust in her leadership capabilities. The only unique ability I do have in a group setting is being positive and trusting, I would say, but Miss Kageyama may regard such a trait as naivety. Therefore, it's my utmost priority to trust in those who have more leadership skills than I. If you don't want to say more about how you're feeling, I understand. You don't have to hide your nervousness regarding Fuyuka around me, though. Sorry, I think I may have gone too far. Anyways, I'll head out to the ballroom. If you want to come with me, then follow me. Yeah, understood. With a quick laugh, Chiyuki seemed to be as bright as normal. I just hope that she's alright. Soon we headed off towards the ballroom together, conversing just a bit as we walked. Within a couple of minutes, we entered the large doors that lead to the ballroom, and... Oh, our queenly presence has finally arrived, Oh wait, no, it's actually the songbird and the sunflower. What a surprise! It may be lucky for you that it's them instead of Fuyuka. How so, my beloved Kihara? Beloved? I believe what Iki is trying to say is that your nicknames may irritate some and enrage others. I just barely tolerate them, but if Fuyuka heard you call her some kind of nickname based off of royalty, you may not find the result favorable. Yeah, I hate to imagine what Fuyuka would look like when she pushed to the extreme. I'd say I have a pretty good idea of that. I met her type a bunch, so trust me when I say I might know how disastrous it'd be. What's going on? Fuyuka's dependability has fallen. My trust in her capabilities has decreased greatly. A shame, really. I hate to agree, but Fuyuka being missing for 15 minutes over when she said to meet is cause for concern. I am still quite confused. Can somebody provide elaboration upon what happened? That is correct. Yourself and the car did not hear of Fuyuka's proposal yesterday. After you two had departed, Fuyuka took over and managed to alleviate the situation momentarily. Then she said it'd be best for the group to meet at 8 in the morning every day. A few seemed unsatisfied with the proposal but eventually agreed. Oh, so I was right. Wait, nobody ever bothered to tell us? What the hell? Come on. You were right? About what? Hikari and I considered the possibility Miss Kageyama set up more meetings. She is quite clever, is she not? I'm not that clever. Why are we're adorable though. Fucking adorable, 100%. In any case, she's late. I wonder if somebody got sick of her already. Sick of her? I truly doubt she has been murdered already. She is likely the most experienced amongst our group at physical combat, isn't she? Yeah, she should be able to defend herself if needed, I hope. That is quite correct, but several others are missing as well. That should be a cause of concern. Do you think somebody was this early? I doubt it. But if somebody does want to murder this early, I'll volunteer as a prime target, and if you fail to kill me, don't worry, you'll get your money back. Customer satisfaction is guaranteed, I assure you. Be careful, Sinosuke. Don't make yourself a target on purpose. Oh, why not? Is my dear Kihara worried about me? I'm sure he should be more worried about how long our brains can endure your jokes. Anyways, should we search for the missing people? We should try to make sure nobody's hurt. I believe that's a good idea. We mustn't let anybody be hurt. Mustn't it? Oh, that's not how you spell mustn't. Or is it? Is it how you spell it? I don't know. As for now, I don't have my internet with me whenever I record these games. It's just me and the game. I can't try to lead one search party, so does anybody else wish to lead the Wait a second, I hear a few people. Huh? At Tsubaki's words, most of us look to the door. It soon opened to reveal... Oh, there we are. A standing Daisaku accompanied by Fuyuka and Maon. Cool. Sorry for being late, everyone. I was preoccupied. I am sure that some may be able to estimate what I was specifically busy with, considering the situation. We monitored his condition, confirmed that he was able to move around enough without pain, and brought him up to speed on our current situation. Don't forget to stretch, boys. My back is killing me. This bastard back here is setting back up, all thanks to us. All of you bastards and bitches better thank me. My great expertise is the reason one of us isn't fucking dead yet. Most of the work was done by Dia. You deserve a little credit other than bringing him to the infirmary initially. Hey, give me a little more credit. Anyways, we must let the meeting begin. Daisaku, are you okay? Meeting. Does it matter? Meeting. I truly hope your condition has improved. I'm glad you're able to be here with us still. Meeting! Have you forgotten the meeting? We're starting the meeting with enough of your reunion. I'm glad as well. Oh, God. Thank you for helping him, Fuyuka and Maon. It is a miracle that he survived after what occurred. That moment was truly horrifying. A miracle produced by me. And Fuyuka, I guess. You deserve no right to brag under the situation. Dia somehow kept him from dying completely, not you. When we started the meeting. So be quiet. What the hell? Whose side are you on? Whose side are you on? That's kind of incorrect. Isn't it whose? W-O-S-E, I think? Maybe? I mean, English is like my second language, but I think I fairly did well in English class. Yeah, I kind of learned English from watching American movies, anime, all that stuff. Even though the anime subtitles suck. Return. It's odd how quickly he was able to stand back up, though, isn't it? Yeah, it's like we're in a simulation or something. Oh ho ho. I mean, I've been stabbed in the stomach before. I survived, but for a while I wasn't able to do much at all. I won't ask how he got stabbed, but that wound he received would have been bigger than a knife wound. How did you survive, Daisaku? It doesn't matter. Don't bother asking him. I tried to get any kind of information out of him, but he refuses to answer anything. And Dia is still a no-show as well, so it may be impossible to find how he healed so quick. Hey, are you trying to underestimate my healing abilities? Yeah, where did you come from? You're not a spirit, but somehow you disappear and reappear so quickly. I'm magic, didn't you know? Oh my, you are? Certainly. Want to see a magic trick that involves saws and halves? Oh, I certainly would. I would volunteer to be your subject. The naivety of this group continues. Ignoring Dia's bizarre statements, answer me, Dia. How did Daisaku recover so quickly? I'm a professional healthcare professional. You didn't think I became such an advanced artificial intelligence with no college degrees, did ya? Robots can go to college? Even if they are capable of doing so, I am not certain if Dia would pass for an intelligent individual. Hey, that's so rude. I worked hard for my college degrees, huh? You teenagers these days. Shut up with your stupid excuses, machine. Give me a clear answer without any nonsense. Perhaps Dia is not lying. We do not know of their past after all. I don't think it works like that. That should be fucking obvious. I think your all-encompassing empathy shouldn't apply to this child of a bitch, Minty. My guests are all so ungrateful. I gave Daisaku another chance at life, but you all are just demanding even more. Can you blame us? If I were in the outside world right now, I could have finished at least a dozen commissions within the last 3 days. And I could have traveled miles away from where I was last. Last I remember, I was in the middle of tracking down some dangerous criminals for my next big article. A lot of time is being wasted here, isn't it? Wait, but... Stop trying to be anything but utterly pathetic. Staying here is pointless and treating you nicely is pointless. While we waste our lives away here under some childish system you came up with, you'll wait for us to get sick of each other. You kidnapped us and made us lose valuable time we could have spent doing anything else. You wasted my time. So you're nothing but a pointless distraction. Uh-oh, somebody's getting angry. Who do you think is gonna commit the murder first? Who's gonna be the victim? Unfortunately, I still do not have that much information to make that determination, so yeah. Pointless, am I? Then how about I get rid of all of you right here and now, huh? Maybe seeing the terrified looks on each other's faces will reveal to you how useless and pointless I really am. Kazuyuki, you made Dia angry. You bastard, what were you thinking? No, we can't. This can't be happening, but it is though. Please don't, I don't want to die, please. It shall be alright for you. Nobody shall die here today. I wouldn't put it past this piece of crap robot. If the victims of a kidnapping don't obey and aren't worth anything to anybody, then there's no point in keeping them alive, is there? Or maybe they'll suck the life out of us one by one until we're all hopeless. Who knows? Tsubaki, I shall not allow you to die either. We shall find some way out of this. I doubt it. Quiet, all of you. As Fuyuki yelled, she stormed towards Dia and gripped Ryutai, pulling them towards herself. Dia, answer me. Are you serious about killing all of us just to prove a point? Why do you ask? This whole mansion, this whole system, it would be useless if you were to kill all of us at once. Why put that much effort in if we were all disposable to you? And I am even inclined to believe you don't even have full power here, do ya? Even if one is all gone right here and now, you wouldn't be able to kill us. Somebody would have had to create you, to put you here, to limit you. So is there somebody working with you? Somebody who wouldn't let die so easily? You think you have any power here? You know, pulling on my tie might just be considered forceful enough to count as violence. Violence against me is one of the rules, if you didn't forget already. Right here, right now, I can make you bleed as much as that damn Daisaku did. I can make you suffer. Then do it. Well, it's about time for my hourly news program. The weather is very ceiling-like at this very moment. Look forward to more updates later on. They quickly vanished from sight. Did Fuyuka somehow make them panic? Fuyuka, you could have died just then. Damn, you were bold. How did you know that Dia would not have killed you for that? I didn't know, but I took a risk. You did not know? I theorized that Dia wouldn't kill any of us so early, especially on a simple technicality. This confirmation leads me to a clearer understanding of them. They did heal Daisaku for some unknown reason after all. Being all tuck and healing one participant are both strange behaviors to me. Still, I would have liked a clearer answer in regards to what I questioned about them. Was your questioning about what happened yesterday? About a traitor? Traitor? We don't need to discuss that. Discuss what? Everyone, we need to discuss what we should do about those who refuse to join our... I may find his behavior distasteful, but... Quiet! What is being hidden from me? Nothing that matters right now. Tell me, fool, what is this about a traitor? We shouldn't tell him. It will only lead to... Everybody knows now since all of you are talking about it already. Ryu, he deserves to know. It is only fair. Everyone was silent for a few seconds, not knowing what to reveal. I want to tell Daisaku, but what if he is a traitor? What if letting him know our suspicions only makes you more aggressive? Wait, let me just check here. Okay, works fine. Tell me, now what are you also hesitant to say? Most individuals here believe you are a traitor, Daisaku. Mayumi. What? I am afraid Mayumi is correct. Most people believe that you purposely wanted to start this game. I told you all to stay silent. Do you not know how to listen to simple logic? I agree with Mayumi. I don't think it's right to... Damn it, not now. You're all going to get yourselves killed by pretending everyone should be trusted with all this information. You all think so little of me? What? What did I expect? For a bunch of fools to understand me? Ha ha. Daisaku, please calm down. It's not like that. It's not like that? You all created a conspiracy theory behind my back to pinpoint me as some masochist that wants all of you to die. To be fair, how are you supposed to get an impression of anything other than that? You, quite frankly, were extremely reckless. Either you were hoping to die, you were an idiot, or you were purposely starting this game. I agree. I mean, I really do get the rush of adrenaline from life or death situations, but what you did is beyond even what I do. Yeah, you fools. Is that all you can say? Are you going to defend yourself? It's pretty pathetic that a known criminal is less suspicious than you. You know what? Fine. I can't make any of you believe otherwise, can I? I'm a traitor. I work with Dia. I wanted you all to die. You're going to believe that no matter what I do, aren't you? We would fucking believe you if you gave us a reason to. You are an enemy to all of us, Daisaku. Even if you aren't a traitor, your recklessness will endanger us. You have to understand where I'm coming from. Shut up, you piece of crap. I don't need to listen to any of you. Please, Daisaku, I understand you may be under a lot of suspicion right now, but... Get away from me. None of you are going to get anything out of me. I won't listen to any of you. I won't be trapped by any of you, so just get away from me. Now. I don't care what any of you will say, got it? Stop trying to convince me that you'll ever think any differently. Stop trying to get anything out of me. It won't work. Daisaku held up a fist as he slowly backed away from the crowd of people. He looked scared. After a few more seconds, nobody said anything else, and Daisaku slowly backed away more and more towards the doors. Once he was close enough, he started to run. Damn it, I'll go after him and restrict his movement. We don't know what he'll do. All of you, stay here. Miss Kageyama, wait. What? I will go after him. I will calm him down. We will not need to use any force. Do you want to die? No, is that a reference to the ultimate assassin? No, I wish to help him. That is all. I promise that nothing will escalate, Miss Kageyama. Are you sure, Minty? I am sure. I'll go too. I'll help as best as I can, Chiyuki. Fine, whatever. Don't say I didn't warn you two. Yes, Miss Kageyama. Chiyuki turned to me. Follow me, Hikari. Follow me to freedom. As I nodded, the two of us started to run after Daisaku, even though I'm not physically fit to do anything. Thankfully, we managed to catch up with him quickly. Chiyuki desperately grabbed his wrist and stared at him. Daisaku, please wait. Get away from me. Didn't I tell you all that already? We won't get away from you, Daisaku. We don't believe you're a traitor. That's just a lie. You have even more reason to think badly of me, don't you, Hanasaki? I won't believe such crappy lies. You all are so pathetic to try to trap me in your fabrications. Daisaku's breath grew heavier. He seemed to be more shaken up than I thought. We would not lie to you. I do not wish to distress a single soul here. I do not wish for us to stay in this world of conflict, Daisaku. Conflict is painful. And my throat is painful too. Let me just take a drink. Wouldn't agreeing with everyone else make it easier to avoid that so-called conflict you hate so much? Why not just make it easier for yourself? Why be so desperate to trick me? Trick you? Everybody else already thinks I'm a menace. Just join them already. No, I doubt it. Not everybody thinks you're a traitor, Daisaku. There are still people willing to give you a chance, so what would just agreeing with half the group really solve? Stop lying. Just stop it already. I'm so sick of you two already. So just get away from me already. No, we aren't. Something's making him panic. Something beyond just a traitor accusation. I don't know what it is, but how can the two of us make him see what we really think? Slap him in the face. I know you may find difficulty in trusting us, and I do not blame you. Your hesitance is completely understandable. What? You had just been nearly sentenced to death by Dia, and had been just informed of our terrifying situation, only to be suspected of being responsible for all that you have suffered. I do not blame you for your current reluctance and trepidation, Daisaku. I understand your fear. Chiyuki's right, Daisaku. I know how you feel about me, but that doesn't stop me from wanting to make things better between us. We're all scared even if we don't show it. And even if we might not know your reasoning for breaking the rules, you don't deserve to be ostracized for something we don't fully know yet. You two. If you are comfortable with discussing it, I wish to hear your reasons, Daisaku. I wish to have faith in you and to trust you, even through your mistakes. I wish to understand what you went through. Why? That is my promise as a moth, of course. Your pain must not be bottled up, so I shall listen and guide you toward the light I keep within my heart. I promise. Daisaku just stares at Chiyuki. He doesn't utter a single word. I promise too, Daisaku, no matter what you tell us and what your reasoning was, we will not tell the others. I don't want you to be seen as our enemy, and I don't want this game to start so soon. I don't want you to die. Even you, Hanasaki? I don't understand you fools. Even if we may fail to understand our reasoning, that will not stop this from being our truth. Your truth? Like she said. You two are truly incomprehensible, especially you, Hanasaki, even though Chiyuki did most of the talking. And Hanasaki's like just being a little cute cheerleader, like, yeah, yeah, whatever Chiyuki said. He's right, I should distrust him the most out of everyone. I still don't know what I did to get him to hate me, but I must have done something wrong, right? I've made mistakes too, so I shouldn't blame him, should I? But fine, perhaps I will discuss things with you, Zu. Not now, but maybe eventually. You understand. Thank you, Daisaku. If you ever need a light to listen to your grief, I will be here for you. I imagine Hikari will be as well. Whatever. Daisaku proceeded to walk off, and even though he still seemed distant, he was less scared than before. Hopefully, he'll be able to trust us with his reasoning later. Later, before long, I returned to my room and relaxed for a few minutes. I have some free time now, so what should I do? Let's see. Holy crap! I'm gonna be late for work. I should stop here. I was too into this fucking story, so yeah. God damn it. So yeah, that was Jikoronpa, Laments of Isolation. If you want to try the game for yourselves, it's on itch.io. I can't post links yet because I'm a small channel. Maybe someday, I don't know, maybe when we reach that unreachable peak. Anyway, that is all for today. Stay safe and take care of yourselves.